everybody, and welcome back to the KPLS show. It's been a little bit of a minute. What's up, Lane Shark? How you been, brother?
Been busy, man. You know, living life, trying to keep going forward. It has been a minute. Appreciate all the likes and comments on the
previous video.
Yeah, the training video. We looked sloppy, but hey, we was out there getting it done.
Yeah.
Going into summer, you know, getting ready to take some days off here in the next week or so. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
But today you see a bit of a smorgasbord of some toys laid out. We're going to talk about a little bit of pew, some hammers, and then we'll talk about some equipment. We're going to talk about in the equipment portion. We're going to talk about a little bit of generic versus name brand difference, stuff like that. A little old versus new over here on the pew side. Man, we done a video before we done this, and we just kind of jumped right into it, and it didn't hit right. So this is kind of like the second take.
Take two.
Take two. It wouldn't have been a good video at all. We wasn't really feeling it. Had to really start over. Kind of jumped into it. Got to stretch. We're getting old. We got to stretch before we start, I guess. But we kind of caught up for a second, and then get that rhythm, get that thing flowing. Even with good friends, man, sometimes you gotta chop it up for a second, get the juices flowing, get things going back out. Hey, listen, big weekend for cryptids this weekend. There was a Smoky Mountain Sasquatch Fest over in Tennessee. There was the Ohio Sasquatch Fest. I'm repping the Sasquatch shirt. I'm getting ready to watch the 2026 B-Flick Yeti when my man heads home. Going to do that. You know, get back in that mode of things, man. And it's kind of my fault. I've kind of fell out of I've got back into with work. It's been so serious and up and down, and you know, just life sometimes it gets you. You got to get out of that funk, and that creature features bring me out of the funk. I was watching Thrash on Netflix as he come in. It's kind of if y'all watched the movie Crawl a few years back, and we had a creature feature night at the old house where we had some food and kind of had some drinks and watched it. It's a alligator style movie. This is more of it's about sharks, and it's been okay so far. It's a Netflix original. And then I've been watching, that's what I was trying to think of. I've been watching Man of Fire. The Denzel remake.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Not bad at all, pretty cool. Guy's pretty badass, so it's pretty good. You know, one of those, you know, revenge flicks, you know what I'm saying? A lot of weapons, a lot of 9mm, a lot of shotguns, and a lot of ARs, which we're going to kind of hopefully lead into what we're getting ready to talk about right now. You know, it won't be a long video. We're going to get out here and get you a video, just kind of catch up and let y'all know what's going on. But Panda is going to take over. I'm going to tell you about a couple of toys that he's brought with him. One was a gift. One was a puzzle, he said.
Yes, it was a puzzle.
Okay, but what's up, man?
Well, so we'll start with, you know, we said a little bit of old, a little bit of new. We'll start a little bit of the old. So, ladies and gentlemen, right here you see I'm laying on the table. This is a Winchester 1897 shotgun, 12-gauge shotgun. That is a beauty. Any history nerds out there, this is the model of the American Army World War I Special. This is a war crime right here if you're a German.
Yeah, and I mean, you done the little demo in the other one. You want to do it now? I don't know if this is legal or
that's
illegal.
Fine.
But
no, it's a cool feature. So, you know, it's old school, you know, open receiver shotguns. And, you know. And
I told him, I like shotguns, but I don't know much about this weapon. I don't know much about old school shotguns.
They're really cool. Really, there's not that much difference outside of some internal stuff with most modern shotguns, but this has a special thing. Of course, most bolts in your shotguns don't exit outside the receiver. This one, the bolt exits out. So if you get a little bit of slide bite, it's your own fault.
Almost like your Winchester levers.
Yes. And, you know, cool right there. Shoots, bam, just like everything else. Now, the cool features about these is you hold this trigger. You just hold it down. Pump it. Boom, it's going to keep going. It's called a slam fire. And if you need to clear a trench really quick with about 4 or 5 rounds, just like that.
And that's how your grandpa made sauerkraut.
Yeah, exactly. But this is a neat one. This is a neat little piece. This was a gift for me, you know, from a boss at work, actually. This was his father's shotgun.
And that was free $99, correct?
Free $99. Can't beat the low price of that.
Yeah.
But, you know, his father was a long time Kentucky State Police officer, and he had one of these. And So I know this is a civilian model. I'm a very historical guy. I like breaking into my serial numbers of these weapons, trying to figure stuff out.
And you know, for it to be a piece of equipment, from back then, an older piece.
Yeah,
of
this is dated 1924.
So that's extremely light.
So this is over 100 years old.
This is what they would have shot at the Hopkinsville Goblin with.
Exactly. That's actually technically one of them they had. But I dug a little bit into there, and this model right here is more of the riot. They call it the riot gun. So it's a big police model or prison model.
Quick and shoot that stuff out quick.
So I like to think of this. Maybe this was maybe like an old McCurry prison or one of Kentucky State Reformatory old shotguns.
Yeah, no joke, man. That's I'd say, I mean, something like that is coming from something federal. So you're talking Macquarie, Clay. What's the one up north? The big one up north.
North Point. No. Maybe North Point. I don't remember.
Yeah, there's a few of them in here anyway. I'm trying my best to stay out of them. So, so you're probably talking about a bigger population like that. But that's a cool little toy to come across.
It is, and it's off my list. It's I have a list of.
He didn't say it. I'm sorry to cut you off. He didn't say it, but this will open with him in the very first shot ever taken from that. That was the opening video. So you know, he'll splice that in there and edit it up, make it look real nice. But that was his first ever shot with that gun.
Yes, it was.
So, but moving on, let's jump centuries.
Okay, I'll jump a little bit of centuries.
Actually, decades, right?
Decades, because you know you were finally telling me I need to modernize. Folks, you've seen it here, and I don't remember if I showed this yet.
No,
I don't think I have. But
no,
this is a new build. I've a new build all the way through. I built it complete with part kits and buying some parts and bulk carrier groups that I wanted. Of course, I'm not going to fiddle with gas piston rings and stuff, so I just buy the BCG all together, all in one. But I try to get some decently reputable parts. But right here is just a standard AR-15 Palmetto brand, and I parted it and built it myself. Very easy. Like I told you earlier, previously, it's like, this stuff is building like Legos.
Yeah, they made it real simple to break down in the field.
But yeah, so like I said, they got just Magpul MOE stock hand grip, Hollison 510C, and of course Magpul folding iron sights, 16-inch barrel, and it's beauty for my first build, first official build, first If ATF's watching, it's not technically a manufacturing because I'm not selling it, but it's my first manufacturing. It's kind of a cool little hobby I'm trying to develop here. So I feel like I did a good job. I feel like it shoots pretty good. I feel like I didn't mess anything up, and I feel like it's about to become main.
You shot that one, right?
Yes, I have.
You shot it at the local range.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is about to turn into my next, my main.
Yeah. You said now an addition, we won't get into too much of it, but you said one addition is going to be a magnifier.
Yes, I was wanting to get a. As I've gotten older, my eyes have gotten not quite as step as they used to be. I'd like to get a ×2 magnifier that comes with that's compatible with these Hollison sights.
Hollison makes their own now, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna get the matching one just so I can get a little bit clearer of a picture. Sometimes it helps out my eyes. And it's like we had the discussion before. I really want a Neotech. I'm still probably going to get one just because why the heck not? Right. I need one. But after having the Hollison has a clearer sight picture for me with my eyes better. Because I'm wearing glasses. I'm not wearing glasses for no reason, guys. I'm blinder in the back.
Right, I get that.
And I like your EOTech. It's just I still get a little bit of a blurry picture, just how my eyesight is.
So with that EOTech, we're gonna have to get it resighted back in because it's now on a.
Which that's for future folks to worry about.
Yeah, it's on a new tool.
We don't need to tease that.
So, but I got a Vortex red dot. I'm excited about coming in Tuesday. So I can't wait to get it and put it on the gun it's going on. So excited about that.
Yeah. So, like I said, I'm getting pretty happy. I'm just developing my arsenal's slowly getting bigger.
And listen, man, I like the way PSA does things. This is a different version. I've got a PSA that you all actually seen. Training with on a previous video that was going to be my main gun, and I got to messing around, talk to him, talk to my son, actually talk to another guy, and I got a different looking gun now all the way around.
It looks pretty good.
It actually it looks a lot meaner. I really like it. I dig it. They're great shooting guns, and I like the way that the forehand on this one.
Yes.
It's got a little bit of a different vibe than the ones that I have in the safe.
Yes.
But it also, they keep the Picatinny rail here and then extend it out to here. I like that look with a little bit of gas chamber release right there in the middle. I like that. So,
and it's good. It's still a working product. It's just still stuff I want to put on there.
Like I said, I don't want to give out all the stuff that you want to put on it because, I mean, sure, we're always, it's kind of the problem. We didn't know what we was going to do as a show today, you know, because we didn't have a chance to talk with, I was pretty sick myself yesterday and we didn't get a chance to talk. And one time he calls me, the wife's out, I'm expecting her to call, and I really can't call back, and then I fell asleep. I was fighting a 24-hour stomach bug yesterday. So pretty much fasted. I can't wait to get to eat today. Finally get some food in me. But, you know, that could be something we do in the future as we go along, just kind of watch it. And then, you know, this is I guess this would be the stage one, like chapter one, right?
Yeah, this is chapter one.
Yeah, and then when we get to the final chapter, see what it looks like and what you've put on it. And, you know, you can go back and kind of look at it and compare and contrast and all that. And I'm excited to see what you got in store for it.
So far, you know, this look right here, this might change up. I might change it all completely up.
Sure,
I might change furniture. I might decide, you know, I really don't like it.
I suggest something that I'm going to probably switch over to in the near future with these type of barrels or these type of forehand grips. I do add Picatinny rails to them.
Yeah.
I'm going to think about stop doing that and get the actual accessory that it calls for instead of the Picatinny accessory.
Yeah.
Because it does make the gun a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
And then if you're going to add these accessories, the lighter the gun, the better.
Yeah.
I think, anyways, especially if you're going to have to hike, rut, march, run, move. The lighter the tool, the better. That it can still deliver, you know, a punch is a good deal.
Yeah.
So, I really like it, man. I'm kind of excited to see where you're going with it.
I'm liking the journey.
Definitely got to get some mags and all that. You
know? It's coming along. It's coming along.
So just in the safe alone, and I got another box or two, but just in the safe alone right now, I've counted. I got 45. So that's just in there. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
But you got to have it, man. I mean, you never know what's going to happen. They break, malfunctions. You know. Family shooting days, whatever, you get them lost. I've had them. I remember out here when we used to shoot out in the front yard. That's right before the house was up here, and I was trying to respect the people that are the closest people to me. And now they're pretty close, but we've got a good set of wood line between us. But we used to do some really jerk shit up here, blowing stuff up, and shooting stuff and all that. So I kind of respect it a little bit more now. But I remember up here one night I got 2 mags run over top of my vehicles and got them broke. So I like to keep plenty of mags, plenty of ammo. But I'm excited to see what you got for it, man. It's looking good right now.
I'm excited for it too.
Yeah, I like the way the barrel protrudes just enough.
Yeah,
you got a little bit of space.
And that's kind of what I wanted. I'm going to make an unpopular opinion, and I've been looking at a lot of stuff when I went through this. Do you ever see the A2 fronts where the rail, the cover goes all the way past it?
Not an A2 front. No.
Yeah, like I've seen it like that. I was like, that is, in KP's opinion, that's uglier than shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that either.
And so I think you need a little bit to protrude out.
Now on mine, the Picatinny rail does come up, or the forehand grip comes up a little bit farther, but it ain't got the A2 on front of it. It looks good on the way that mine set up. Just like that kind of looks good with the color scheme and everything. The way it's set up, it fell in place just right. Your cuts in the back at the angle. Back here where your sight is, I really dig that too. I think that's a good aesthetic look. It also gives a good, flow for the barrel to release gases and stuff.
Yes.
So I like the aesthetic about it too. It looks really good. So I like it, man. I think you got something going on there. Can't wait to see what you got going. Got going with it. So
let's go ahead and move on a little bit.
Let's move on. Sasquatch, are you ready to move on, Bubba? Sasquatch 1 right here. He's been with us for a while now. Actually, he's Sasquatch 2. Sasquatch 1 sitting up there. He was a little bitty up like that. He gave me a long time ago, and we're going to continue to do this. So you'll see hopefully different things as we go along and get back into some of the old good fun stuff. So we're going to do a gear review right now, and the review is going to be. And this one's bald because I am moving it around. It is my main one as of now. And hold your horses. That don't mean that this one lost, okay? So what we have here is a Temu brand.
Okay.
Battle belt that the wife got me not long ago. It's, the ones with the Velcro, just like this right here. It's got the Velcro in. They're the new battle belts. I really, really dig this. This was on the video previously that we were shooting with the handguns. I've been running it, just trying to get used to it. So it is my training belt. I like the way it is. It's very comfortable. It sits up nice. I've got me a little knife on there, it's not fixed blade. It's actually a full tang knife. Some ammo, some mag holders right there. But for the money, and I love to pray. I call it prepping on a budget, survival on a budget. This thing can't be beat. It's really, really good. I'm even though I'm losing weight and all that, I'm built weird. Even at my smallest, dude, when I was in college, my hips are built really awkward.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, you didn't like the way the pants go up around.
Yeah.
I don't like the way stuff feels around my hips sometimes, right? So it's just the way people, different body shapes, the way people are built. So this, I really, really dig it. For that. I love the way that it feels, the way that it goes up, and it fits right and all that. So, but I run, and now my main. This is going to be set up in my main kit. I'm now going to run this. This is the Sheepdog Response, 511 Sheepdog Response, and the reason that I'm running it is because I got it on a really good deal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I like prepping on a budget, but I had a buddy. Mr. Marine from Middlesboro, he was cleaning out his closet, like you said. You think that's something? That's nothing, buddy. That's a corner of what that dude's got. I'm telling you, man. This guy, I put Frank Castle to shame. It's beautiful. He had this. He said he didn't want it no more. Cut me a really good deal on it. So now, and it's still. I've already had some things on it. I'm going to have it set up now. But for budget. Prepping, budget, survivalist, budget training. Yeah. Dude, you can't beat this thing right here. It's really well built. I forgot the brand of it. It's that weird brand that starts with a Y, like a Japanese name. Yeah, I think so. Yep. Yeah. So, for what it's worth, and then the wife just buying it for me because she was on Temu and she had to spend some money to get stuff a certain way or whatever. Now, these bags are not from Temu. These bags are from somewhere else. But I made it a med kit. Just no drop bag. I made it my med kit for me. For what it was worth, and I think this come with other pouches and stuff too. So I got extra pouches out of this.
Yeah, that's a good point because I've been looking at you, Kate, and one thing I was wondering now that I can see this in person. So because I know some of those Japanese, Temu and TikTok on those TikTok shops, that a lot of those pouches are already sewed into the thing. You can't remove them. No, so this one it's not.
No, so most of them should be removable. I would never get nothing I couldn't set up for my own self. Okay. It might not. Somebody out there might not like the way it's set up, but it's set up for me. I don't care. It works for me. That's all I care about.
Like you said, it is stiff, and that's some really good nylon too. That's not no cheap nylon.
So what I would say is, compared to the laser cut, this has got the Molly loops. That's the laser cut. Yeah. If I hadn't got this for the deal that I got it for, so I end up paying the wife for this and all the pouches and stuff that come with it. I think it was like $45 on 2 payments, and she got it on the payment thing. So if I didn't run upon this, I would run this as a main rig for real. No ifs, ands, or buts, right? Yeah. So this time, let's say the generic, and this time it gets the thumbs up. But I am running the Sheepdog, and it's going to be set up in my main one because I only paid $85 for this. Oh yeah, and it's $100 something. Actually, I'm sorry, I paid $65 for it. Is what it is. Oh, steal. Yeah, it was a steal. I had to give him $85 because I bought some other stuff off of it. Yeah, I bought some more tourniquets and stuff off of it. Some med stuff I've been trying to catch up on. So this is the one I will run. But this time, the generic equipment compared to the main equipment, it still gets a thumbs up. Yeah. I would definitely run this if I was in for what it's worth in a pinch. I'd run that all day long. And it's comfortable. I'm still getting used to them because I like the fat battle belts. The one that
those sky hips.
Yeah, the one I use it now more for camping. Than anything. I like that. But today, generic. Temu, thumbs up.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, hey man, we was talking a little bit off camera right there before we get off here. We seen some new movies coming out. You got Marvel Doomsday at the end of the summer, right?
Yes, we do.
That's going to be a big one. You know, you see them all. We're still comic book nerds. We still talk about stuff like that. That's our problem, man. We've got away from some stuff. Everything's so serious anymore. Yeah. Even when we talk, it's all about guns and all about that. We got to get back into some of the fun stuff that we used to talk about, lighthearted stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, that's what brought us to being brothers, man, was we had such a common in movies. And it was not just, we didn't have things in common. We could argue about things.
I can say this at this point. I don't think it's that we didn't get away from it. I think it's just the movie industry and a lot of entertainment industry just kind of had a big gap of decency coming out. Decency in film and other media's coming out. There's nothing really been...
So, streaming is taking over everything.
Yes.
It really is. You've had some big releases, and I just don't like going to the movies no more. I hate going out public. Yeah. So after me and the wife next week, we're talking about Friday, because I have a half day Friday. We're going to rent Scream and watch the new Scream. Kind of get in the horror movie mood. Yeah. Friday, kind of rent that early during the afternoon. She's got me watching boyfriend girlfriend type stuff. Man. I've been watching Marshall's. The other Dutton story. Oh, yeah. The Yellowstones. But I kind of like it. It's been action packed. Yeah. I kind of like it. It's generic, but it's cheesy as shit. But it's something, man. But right now, it's hard for you right now also. Yeah. Because this is your busy time. This is my things. Baseball's a little bit busier than
yes, it is.
Because you have to do several.
Yeah, I work a lot. Like I said, I worked this past Saturday. I got 2 more Saturdays of work, and hopefully in about 3 weeks, I should be off for about a month.
I don't guess it's busier. It's just the days are
so
different.
Many times.
The days are different too, right? The weekend stuff and all that.
I like my normal just 9 to 5, 5 days a week. I've had 3 or 4 weeks where it's 6 to 7 work days and it's nonstop, and it gets on me a little bit, but it's fine. But and not kind of go back to the movie stuff. I mean. I was usually hopeful. Usually what keeps me through this time is usually some decent movies and stuff coming out, or stuff I can at least hope for. And a lot hasn't come out.
No, I've not seen nothing that I'm really burnt up to go watch. A lot of teasers going on right now. Exactly. Teasers.
The Resident Evil just got dropped, and I'm gonna bash. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. Yeah. I'm a big
Metal Gear Solid Resident
Evil. Yes, and I've been a big fan since I bought the original. Video game on the PS1 with the old crappy live action cutscenes that still make me laugh to this day. Yeah. But when you can't tease throughout for the whole year of making a Resident Evil movie from what's that director's name? Zach something.
Yeah,
but
Krager.
The director from Barbarian and Weapons. It was awful movie.
And I tried to watch Weapons the other day. Barbarian's different. Yeah, I didn't hate Barbarian. Yeah. That was different. Anytime Justin Long is in a movie, he's going to get done wrong.
Pretty good.
Even I watched Night Shift the other day with CM Punk and him in it, and it wasn't horrible. Yeah. And of course, Justin Long. And Barbarians wasn't bad. Now Weapons, I don't see the hype over Weapons.
It's not that. I don't think it was that bad of a movie. It just wasn't my type of movie. It was just kind of a slow burn to me. But
very slow burn, and then witchcraft for me has to be the right type of witchcraft for me to get into.
Yeah, that's hard to get into for me.
Yeah. Because you can make witchcraft extremely scary, and I guess you had. I don't know. I might rewatch.
It's like I said. It's like
I think I have to rewatch it. Give me that. I'll rewatch it and come back with that.
You make a good point. I was super stoked when Netflix was going to remake a Sabrina, but make it witchy,
more adult,
satanic. I was like, okay, this might be kind of something epic. And then I was like, oh, okay. It's not what we. I really want. It's kind of like me. It's like you want an Exorcist film and you want it to be purely demonic, but then you're gonna get a bunch of other stuff, and it's kind of be like, what's kind of going on here?
Right.
This is it. Yeah. Okay, she's puke.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying.
Going back to Resident Evil, you can't tease and just tell everybody that you're gonna bring up video game characters. And then you're going to say, okay, we're going to get these guys. All right, from first game. All right, now you're going to get them from the second game. I was like, okay, are you going to? What kind of storyline are you doing here? I mean, what are we doing? Are you just making what's going on? Are you bringing all these characters in and making your own storyline? Are you going to try to follow it, tease it up like you're going to follow the original storyline and try to make something similar, and then release a trailer that has nothing to do with any of the storyline?
The trailer to do was just run in the snow, right?
There was never snow in any of the Resident Evils.
Right. So,
like I told you before, I like Mila Jovovich.
Yeah.
And I think her original Resident Evil series, it's a guilty pleasure for me. But there's a reason why it's different from the movies. It's Japan, when they released the license for it, Japan did not want the original story done.
Right.
Because they didn't think that it would sell the games. It doesn't matter.
Dude, that first 10 minutes of that first game was horrible. It was so scary.
I know.
It was so good.
But you can make this storyline into a movie. Why are you just throwing a bunch of different characters?
Yeah, because, I mean, truthfully, so you say that. Okay, so let's look right there with, have you seen any of the new Street Fighter trailers?
I've seen the first one.
It looks so much like
the
movie. It is. Do I feel a trailer review?
Possibly coming soon.
We might do a different trailer review show coming up.
Yeah.
Hit us up if you want to see us do a trailer review for a bunch of different flicks, and we'll throw some good gear and survival, and maybe even the movie I'm going to watch in there, which is a survival creature feature that's got some old school smoking aces, which I'm a big fan of, mixed up in it. So, hey man, it's good to catch up. Sorry that first clip sucked.
Yeah, no problem.
I was zoned out, and we started going, and everything just didn't work out for us. But we done a retake, got our legs up and under us, got moving. Pretty good show today.
Yep, we're good.
We're gonna get out and do some stuff for y'all. Just like you heard the man talk. He's busy. I'm busy. When we can, we can. When we can train, we can train.
Yep.
We do got to get the EOTech sighted back in on the new gun, so it's gonna be different. But you know, hey, if you're out there prepping and you're trying to save some money out there, whether you got a family and kids, whether you're a single male, female, just trying to get by, but you still want to, prep, still want to train, man, don't skimp. I mean, yeah, you get what you pay for in the gear world, but sometimes you got to take a gamble on some of that stuff, that cheaper stuff, and it might work out, and it did this time around.
Yeah.
You can only get what you can afford. You can't live outside your means, that's for sure. And look forward to seeing where this is going to go.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing where we end with the new Kung Fu Panda Primary.
Yep.
It's
going to my primary.
The new Panda Primary.
Yep.
So this is chapter 1. We'll continue on and see where it ends. We'll see what we get to there. All right. As always, man, it's great to see y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all for liking, subscribing, commenting.
Yep.
Let us know if you want to see that trailer video. We'll do another gear review. We'll see y'all here in a couple of weeks. As for always, this is Land Shark.
Hey,
we love y'all, man. Rock and roll. Woo!